Oh, hello everybody. This is Kim from DIY Dream Wedding. Um, Welcome if you just come aboard, and welcome to, and thank you for all those people that have supported me so far. I really do appreciate it. I'm just going to basically show you a bit more of this felt flower wedding bouquet. I'm going to show you some of the flowers I've already created. So we've created this one and also this one here, which is a rose, and this one as well. And today I'm going to show you how to make this one and your rose. I think I'll be able to do the rose if I have time on this video. Okay. Also, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to do the loops on the back of this bouquet. And if you want to go back and see how this holder's created, then you're welcome to. That there is some lives on here. But what I'm going to actually do is I am actually going to do some more videos to show you how to do the beginning again. It's just I wanted to carry on from where I left off, so you don't get bored watching watching the same thing. Okay, so yeah, so you can see I've ribboned all the top of this, and the flowers are going to go on this side, and this is the back, so we need to have our ribbon loops on the back, and I've measured some ribbon, and this is 14 centimeters long, and it all depends on how big your bouquet is as to how long your ribbons will be when you make them. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to just basically just move this in slightly just so you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to put some glue onto the top of my ribbon like this, and then I'm going to just glue that together like that to make my loop, and these will go on the back of the bouquet, and you might need quite a few of these. This is a small one. This is a small bouquet holder, so it's not going to take up too much ribbon, this one. Okay, so it's like almost like a bridesmaid bouquet. Okay, so what I normally do is I use the this ribbon here as guidance as to where I'm going to put my ribbon, ribbon loop. Okay, that's what I do, and then I put some glue on there, and then I stick that down. Okay. Still working with the space on my phone. I have got a little bit more now, and I'm hoping that it will be okay. Okay, but we're working on all these bits and pieces. Okay, so that's it. And then what we do is we just take, we just keep going with this, basically using the same method. Oh man, my glue gun nearly went off the edge then. It's on the edge of the table here, and it nearly fell off. So yeah, anyway, so if you we just use the same method. Basically we just glue that together, and then we overlap this and stick it next to this one like this, and I just normally go like maybe 2 ribbon widths, maybe 1.5, just so that the ribbon's a little bit so it's got a little bit of distance between it. So there we are. So it all depends what you want, how you want to do it really. So yeah, I think I'll do it about there. Okay, and then just basically just stick that under there like that. And I like to bring my ribbon up against my handle like this, so that when we put our ribbon around the top for our handle, it will seal it off just like this. Okay, so yeah, so then we just keep going around just like that, all the way around, and then you have a lovely finish at the end. So I'm not going to do all of this on here because it would just take too long, and you can do these as long or as short as you want, depending if you want to see the edge of them. I normally like to see a little bit of the edge of these when I've got the flowers on. Okay, so I'm going to basically now I'm going to put one of these roses on here. Okay, so I've got this white one, so I'm going to put this on in the middle just so that you can see how that I put the first flower I put on is in the middle of my bouquet like this, and this is how we put these on, just so that if you want to get on with your this project, if you're following on these videos, then you know what the next step will be. Okay, so really we've almost finished this. The only other thing I will need to go back and show you, because I did show you how to make these flowers on the live as well, is the how to do the handle, and I will come back and show you that as well. So that's your rose. These are made of felt, that's why it's a felt flower bouquet. Didn't explain that, but yeah, bit kind of, you know, self-explanatory there really. So then what I do is I put another one here, so you've got one there, and then I need to make another rose up as well. And sorry about the noise, the window's open and the van dust trucks just drove past, so, or a rubbish truck. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put another rose on the other side. Okay, so I like to put everything symmetrical, and I think I'm going to put the other flowers either side like that. So I'll put one here and one on the other side, but I really like to do this as I'm going along, or you could put them in between. Okay, and then you've got your smaller ones which you can do to fill in between as well. So yeah, so I'm going to show you how to make these. Okay, so I'm just going to move that over here just for now. Just going to move this, hopefully nothing will fall out. I'll just balance it on there, over there. Okay, so I'm going to make one of these, and I actually have got all the bits cut out. I will show you how to cut these anyway, so I might do that now. No, let's glue this together first. I'll glue this together now, and I might go back on some of the videos if I don't get time now, and I will show you how to cut that out. Okay, so just basically I'm going to unravel this because we want to stick it together so that it stays where it is. So we're just basically going to roll this back up, and we're going to, sorry, I'm going to do it that way. I'm ambidextrous, so that makes it a little bit I never know what hand to use, people. I never know which hands to use when I'm doing these sort of things, because I can work with two different ways. So there we go. So just basically just roll that inwards, and just put a glob of glue on as you let's move this a bit closer, as you go along. Mind your fingers. Okay, you don't need a lot of glue, just a tiny bit, and just roll it into itself. And with felt, sometimes what happens is the felt can take a little while to stick if you've got a hot glue gun. I find it does. And my tip with that is try to be patient. I'm not very patient when I'm doing these videos, but try to be patient and hold it for a long time. That way it won't fall apart on you. So yeah, you could use a different glue. I think there is an E6000 that might work, but I don't think it will stick as quickly. I'm not sure, I've never used it before. So there might be, if you experiment, you might find something that works better than hot glue, but I find the hot glue does hold it together. Once it's decided it's going to do its job, it really does hold everything together really well. Okay, so that's that. So if you come on, say hi. It'll be lovely to say hi. We're not on a live, are we? But you can come on and say hi if you want. If you come on, maybe you'd like to comment and let me know what you think about this project. There we are. Okay, so I'm going to add this piece on to make it a bit wider. So I'm just going to put a piece of glue on there like that, or a drop of glue should I say, on there. Okay, and then I'm going to bring that round like that, and just put my glue on as I go round, and stick that round like that. This is a little bit longer than the other piece. I might actually trim it along the top if it looks a bit weird, so I might do that. Okay, so we're just going to do that. Oh, drop that. It's quite light, this felt. This felt is from Hobbycraft. Some of them were from, I think some of the pieces of felt that I did actually buy, some of them were from Lidl's. I think Lidl's do craft stuff, but I don't know, I think they might be. So some of the stuff I bought quite a long time ago. Sometimes I pick up stuff and I don't really use it straight away, so it's I don't know if you do that. Let me know if you do that. I pick up things and I don't even know what I'm going to use them for, and I just put them aside, and then I think, well, that would be good for that project, and then I bring them out again. So I don't always know where they're from because I take them out of the packets. So there we are, to store them away. So yeah, one lovely tip that Sam from Mixed Up Craft gave us, when you're storing things away, take them out of the wrappers so you can see what you've got. Okay, so then we're going to stick this in the middle here. Put quite a lot of glue on there just to stop it from unravelling. I always do that. There we go. And then just put that in the middle there like that. Stick it down. And then just bring your petals up around the middle of your flower. Okay, and just stick them inwards like this. And you can have as many layers of petals as you want. It's up to you. And I think these had 4 before, but I'm thinking I won't do as many. So yeah. So just basically, see what I mean? You really have to be patient with felt. With other materials, you don't have to. With paper and things like that, this glue sticks straight away, but it might be the kind of glue sticks I'm using. So these came with a glue gun, so it might be that if you was to pay a bit more for your glue sticks, you might find that they stick other materials a bit better. I don't know. So we're just bringing those up, and when we get our other layer of petals, we do the same. We just put this in the middle and we just stick these petals inwards. Okay, so I really love felt flowers. I think they're so pretty. So if you want to have a look and see what the result is of this, so if you wanted to see the final bouquet, I'm going to actually I don't know if I can put a picture on here, but there is one. If you have a look on the lives that I've done on this channel, on my channel here in the live section, you will see a picture of the felt flower bouquet that we're creating. This is a smaller version, but it's the same principle. Okay, so then we're going to put some glue on the bottom of that and just stick that in the middle there, and then just stick these petals inwards as well. So I really wanted to come back and do another video on here because I know it's been a few days since I did the last lives, which I'm trying to get the hang of. So yeah, we will get there. There we go. So here in the UK, it is really beautiful weather here in the UK. It's in the 20s, and it's just absolutely, it's just like, it is summer out there now. It's just, I know it's June, but sometimes in the UK you get to summer and it chucks it down with rain, but we really have come into the summer now with the weather and everything. So yeah, it's really lovely. So I have to go a little bit slow with this, otherwise it won't stick. So I have to, and then like I said, we're going to stick them in between the roses. Okay, and I have shown you how to do, I did show you how to do this one on the live, but it wasn't quite right. It was a little bit, the petals were a little bit smaller than I wanted them to be. That's why I thought I'll come back and show you how to make this with bigger petals. And what I actually did, like I said in the live, was I used a bigger circle for these petals. This is smaller, so this was this side, and that's how I got this, that's how I managed to get this smaller one. Okay, so that's what I did. Okay, so that's those two, and we can put these on because basically we've got enough now, so you could put them around the edge. I'm going to put this around the edge here. You could put them in between as well. Actually, let's put them in between. Let's put one here. So what I do is, like I said, I work symmetrically. So whatever I put on this side, I will also put on the other side. So I'll put another one there, and then another rose there. That's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to put, and I'm going to leave it for now because I'm not sure what colours of felt I've got, and I might do a bit randomly with the colours. Okay, but that's what I'm going to do. So you can see how lovely this is going to end up, hopefully. If you have a look at the picture on the live, you'll be able to see. So yeah, we have got quite a long way with this project, and I will be coming back to, I could put this small one together. Should I put this small one together, or would you like to see a rose? Let's show you how to do the rose, because that's the same as the other one, so I don't want to show you the same one again. But I will come back and I will show you how to, next time I come back, I will show you how to make maybe one of the daisies on the bouquet, and then I will show you how to, so I'm just going to, this is how I'm going to do this. I'm just going to basically tuck these two in here like this. Okay, now actually let's do it this way. We'll do it this way, it's easier. So if we just pinch that together and glue it, so that should work, but you really need to make sure that's going to glue together if you can. Yeah, I'll show you how to do the daisy, how to make the daisy, and then what I'll do is I will come back also in the same video hopefully, and show you how to ribbon the handle of the bouquet. Okay, and I'm just going to basically just move that inwards like that. And I'm going to glue that on to there. Okay, so I'm just put some glue on there like that, and just glue that inwards like that. Okay, this is how you make your bud for your rose. Okay, yeah, see what I mean? You really have to hold that in place. And we just basically, you can see there is actually a system of how that you make these flowers. They're all done similar ways, okay, in very similar ways. Okay, so just basically glue that inwards to make your lovely bud, and you could just have a bud on its own if you want to fill in the gaps in between your flowers. That's what you could do. You could just have your buds to fill in between the gaps. I might do that actually if I have any. So don't worry if you have any gaps. Also, it's nice to see the ribbon in between sometimes. Sometimes it's nice to see the ribbon in between your flowers. So there we go. And it doesn't show if it's the same sort of colour as your flowers anyway. So that's the reason why we cover the top of our bouquet handle. Okay, so sorry, I'm going to move that out of the way because the camera's funny. It focuses on different things. There we go. So put some glue on the bottom there and just stick that inside your petals, and then we just glue in that inwards, basically like this. And we're making this an open rose, so we're just going to glue the bottom, put some glue on the bottom of that petal. Just put a little bit of glue on the bottom, okay, and don't worry about folding them out until they're dry. I think that's the best thing. And just glue them inwards like this. Okay, because once they're dry you can just fold your petals out, and as you can see here as well, because I'm doing it this way, you can actually have a closed rose as well just by putting your glue a little bit higher on your petal. Okay, just looking at the way I'm filming it as well, trying to get this in this shot, and when I finish this I'm going to come off. Okay, and you can also do the layers of your flowers different colours, so you can have different coloured flowers. That's lovely. I love doing that, mixing the colours up to see what sort of results that you get and stuff. So yeah, so you can have it closed or open, your rose open or closed. Okay, I love it. I love where you can just do what you want with these flowers. It's so lovely. So yeah, I'm trying to take my time with it. So this is a closed one, but we're going to have it open, so we're just going to basically bend our petals outwards. That's what we're going to do. So I'm trying to see what I mean? I'm trying to take my time with this, otherwise it doesn't glue properly. But I really want to do this quick as well. Okay. But you can see what's happening there with that one, and it does stick. It's just material sticks slower than flour, foam or paper with hot glue, so you've got to be really patient with it. Okay, there we are. So just basically gluing those inwards. As many layers as you want, depending on how big or small you want your rose. Okay, there we are. And we're going still, yeah. There we go. Just gluing those in. I'm just going to glue those straight for now, because you see what I mean by the fact that you can just bend these outwards. Okay. Also, let me know what you think about the lives. I know the first one wasn't very clear, the beginning of this project. On the first live wasn't very clear, which is why I want to go back and do some videos, or maybe do another live on the same thing. I think I might do some videos just for the first part of this project. But let me know, and it's lovely. Thank you for your likes as well, and all your support as well so far. And if you just come on and you like these videos, don't forget that you can subscribe. Just click the subscribe, and you can also click the bell to get all the notifications if you'd like to see more of these sort of videos. Okay, so yeah, so this is so that you could have it shut like this, or you can have it open like this. And I'm going to, as it dries out, just going to move those petals outwards like this. Okay, just to make our rose more open. Okay, so isn't that lovely? Okay, so yeah, I hope you like this live. Let me know what you thought. So I'm just going to bring these back in again so you can see what we're making. Like I said, I'm going to do the daisy next time, and then I'm going to come back and show you how to ribbon the handle of the bouquet. Okay then, yeah, thank you for your support, everybody. Bye bye for now.